Hi everyone, welcome to the garage. Today, we're tackling a tricky job. We're going to show you how to safely remove a torsion bar from the lower control arm. This can be a pain, especially if it's rusted. So, let's get started and break down the process into manageable steps. First, safety is key. Always wear safety glasses and gloves. You don't want to get any rust or debris in your eyes. Now, let's talk about what you'll need. Gather your tools. You'll need a torsion bar unloading tool, penetrating oil, a hammer, sockets, and wrenches. A pickle fork might also be helpful. It's time to unload the torsion bar. This is the most important step. You need to relieve the tension before you can remove it. Use the torsion bar unloading tool. Center it on the lower control arm where the adjusting bolt is. Slowly tighten the tool. This will compress the torsion bar. Watch carefully. You'll see the pressure release. Once the pressure is relieved, you can safely remove the adjusting bolt and the torsion bar key. Now, the fun part begins. The torsion bar is usually held in the lower control arm with a retainer clip or a similar mechanism. Locate this clip. It might be rusty and covered in grime. Spray it generously with penetrating oil. Let it soak for a few minutes. This will help loosen it up. Use a small screwdriver or pick to carefully remove the retainer clip. Be careful not to damage it. You might need it later. With the clip removed, the torsion bar should be ready to come out. If it's stuck, don't force it. More penetrating oil is your friend. Spray it around the area where the torsion bar enters the lower control arm. Let it sit for a while. Then, gently tap the torsion bar from the rear using a hammer and a block of wood. The wood will protect the torsion bar from damage. Keep tapping until it starts to move. Once it starts to move, you can usually pull it out by hand. If it's still really stuck, you can use a pickle fork. Place the pickle fork between the lower control arm and the torsion bar. Then, hit the end of the pickle fork with a hammer. This will help separate the torsion bar. Be careful not to damage the lower control arm. Finally, once the torsion bar is out, inspect it for any damage. Check for cracks, rust, or wear. If it's damaged, you'll need to replace it. Also, clean the lower control arm and the torsion bar. Remove any rust or debris. This will help ensure that the new torsion bar goes in smoothly. Remember to lubricate the torsion bar with a light coat of grease before reinstalling. This will prevent it from rusting in place. That's it. You've successfully removed a torsion bar from a lower control arm. It can be a tough job, but with the right tools and techniques, it's definitely manageable. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If you found it useful, please like and subscribe to the channel for more automotive tips and tricks. Your support helps us create more content. Also, leave a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We love hearing from you. See you next time.